800,000 machine hours, 2,000 customers served. So the second stage is to find out activity rates. So we know that at the start of the illustration, the question mentioned us that, okay, at every activity pool had its own activity measures. Now they have given the numbers as well. So customer orders depend on number of orders, 10,000. So per order activity rate is $452 per order. How it is calculated? So 4.52 million divided by 10,000 customer order. Similarly, design changes. The cost pool is 3.04 million divided by its activity rate, which is 4,000, and everything would be given to you. All you need to do to find out first stage allocation and then divide the cost pool with its respective activity measures. So you see here 5.2 million divided by 80,000 machine hours. So per machine hour rate is 6.50. In order size, customer relation, 2,000 customers are sold and customer relation cost is 3.08. So you see one customer served is costing you $540, while the others, because they don't have any rate, any activity, so it is in whole number, which is 6.16 million, right? So now question is how we can use these. Let's talk about in our coming slides. Here we go. So we know that direct material is easily traced, direct labor is easily traced, shipping cost is easily, traced. Only thing that we fight for, with different methods, variable costing, relevant costing, absorption costing. So, and now ABC costing, we find out overhead cost based on ABC costing. So in ABC costing, we first use first stage allocation in which we find out cost pool. So we divided the overhead into 5 activities and each activity has its cost pool. So we apply first stage allocation, we find out cost pools. And for second stage allocations, what we did, we find out per activity rate. So divided according to their own activity measure, denominator. That's it, right? So this is the ABC. So, but the question is how we are going to use these, right? Let's just talk about that. So, but before, okay, going to that one, we have another breakout room activity. I'm going to be setting a breakout room. Please take a picture. Oh, sorry. Please take this picture and read the question and try to solve it. All you have to do, you are given the cost pools, right? All you need to do, you need to find out the activity rate. That's it. Can you do that? I'm going to be setting up breakout room and then we compare the answers. So those who are watching online, please, pause the video and solve it and then compare the answers. Okay, so we just finished our breakout room activity. So let's compare the answers here. Here we go. So what you have to do, already the first stage allocation is given to you. So all you need to do, divide each cost pool according to its activity rate, and then you find out the activity rate, right? So now the question arises, what we have to do with these activity rates, right? Here we go. So we have to do it finding out how we can assign cost to a cost object using second stage allocation. So what is the first stage allocation? It is to finding out the cost pools. What is the second stage allocation? To finding out the activity rates, right? And now the usage of activity rates are to finding out how we can assign cost to the cost object. Let's just talk about that. So we are going to continue our Baxter battery, example. So guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can clearly hear you, sir. I can
Good,
clearly hear
good. So we have given the segregation here. So Baxter battery, they have two brands. One is short start and one is long life. So short start requires no design change. 800,000 batteries ordered with 4,000 separate orders. Each short start requires 36 minutes of the machine, and total machine hours are 480,000 machines hour. So what does it mean? It means 480,000 machines hours are required to fulfill, to make 800,000 batteries, and 800,000 batteries are sold via 4,000 orders, right? Okay. Long life, other brand of Baxter, which requires design resources, new design resources. So Baxter Battery sold 400,000 batteries and 6,000 separate orders. Each long life battery requires 48 minutes of machine time, and total machine time is 320,000 machine hours, right? So now how we can assign cost to cost subject. So if you want to find out the cost of short start and cost of long life, so let's just talk about that. So overhead cost for short start. So all those 5 activities, let's just go back and explore what we have done here. So we find out the 4 activities, not the 5. Sorry, I'm mistaken with that. So short start doesn't require any design change, so that's why we don't require design change activity here, right? So customer orders, design changes, order side, and customer relation. So if we want to apply it to short start, let's just see that. Short start. Oh, sorry, here. No. Short start. Where are we? Here. See? So short start, 4,000 customer orders, and per unit customer order cost us $452. $452 multiplied by 4,000. Answer is 1.808 million. Do we require design change? No. Right? Order size 6.5, and we multiply it with the activity rate. Answer would be how many total machine hours are required? 480,000. Answer would be, so the overhead calculation cost for short start is 4.928 million. Now you would tell me, sir, there are 4 activities, but why there is 3 activities here, right? So we calculated, let me show you, right? We calculated here 4 activities, but why you take 3 activities? So remember, customers relation activity is only based on one customer relation activity, and answer is, oh, my bad, sorry. This is not the relevant slide, sorry.
It's fine, no worries.
Where we are right now, okay. I myself confused, sorry. Yeah, here we go. Yes, I think this is the slide that we were talking about. Yes. So, sorry. So others are not applicable, right? So per customer order is 1540, and there are 2000 total customers, right? But the question is silent for sure start that how many customers gave us order. Maybe only single customer is sending us separate orders during the year, or maybe they are different. So we are not given that how many customers send us orders, so we don't maintain a special customer relationship over there. So that's why in sure start and in long life we are not considering the customers. So that's why only so one activity cost pool has no activity rate, so we cannot apply. It means that that cost pool is going to be spread on everyone, right? So we don't know about its segregation, so we will just leave it like that. Plus short start and long life, the question mentioned here is we are not given customer numbers. So it is not based on customers, it is based on orders. So we are not given customers, so we are not going to include customers as well. So that's why we have three activities here. So you add it. So overhead cost. So this overhead is ABC overhead because we calculated overhead based on ABC, activity based costing. And now lifelong. Customer orders 6,000, design changes 4,000, and each cost at 760. So answer is like that, 7.8 million, and this is 4.928 million, right? So this is how we can use activity rate to find out how much overhead we can charge to different products. So companies making different products, different styles. Companies making two types of batteries, short start and long life. So what is the manufacturing overhead for short start? Then sorry, we cannot call it manufacturing overhead. We can only consider ABC overhead.